Let me quickly talk to you about Manhattan Associates warehouse management software. So this is a review of the software. And if you're interested, here's a presentation I want you to pay attention to. So what is Manhattan Associates? Let's first talk about that. So Manhattan Associate is really a warehouse management software that actually can be hosted on the cloud or on-premise. This is kind of cool. So this software actually allows managers, including you, for instance, to streamline financial planning, inventory replenishment, and operations all around centered on warehouse management. And so this solution actually is kind of cool because it helps you to optimize inventory management strategies, warehouse management tactics, and while improving or eliminating costly supply chain challenges. It's all about having the ability to streamline your operations, your warehousing operations. This is kind of important. And one thing I want to say here is that when you think about Manhattan Associates, I want you to think about a supply chain solution. So they don't do only a warehouse management. They do actually way more than that. They do anything that comes before the warehouse and after it leaves the warehouse. So that's what we talk about, supply chain management. Okay. And so we're talking here about you having more visibility into your warehouse operations. For example, you are able to use the software to highlight slow selling items. You can get forecasts by sales channels. You have auto adjust seasonal profiles, and you can track promotional or baseline demand. So this is kind of cool. You're also able to optimize your sales and operations planning. So you are able to see exactly what's happening on a daily basis. And everything revolves around three things, right? Floor utilization, stock utilization, and space utilization. So this is kind of important. So with the Manhattan Associates, you are able to manage and track warehouse labor to get warehouse supervisors on the floor. You can deploy mobile point of sale. You can utilize the strength of selling against available inventory. You can engage consumers in the store with virtual showrooms and personalized shopping. You can save the sale by offering e-commerce in the store, and you can deliver floor sets and training materials in real time. So this is really good. And the company actually has been in business for a while now. We're talking nearly 35 years. I mean, they actually started in 1990. So they've been around for a while now. And so this is kind of cool. And they are located in Atlanta, Georgia. So this is just fantastic. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. So what is the audience of Manhattan Associates here? By the way, if you're interested in this company, the number is 1-877-596-9208. 1-877-596-9208. So actually, the thing about the audience here is that basically, if you are a store manager or you're a business owner and you need supply chain, inventory, and omni-channel solutions, like if you need services around those three elements, you will love Manhattan Associates. Okay. And basically they actually cover all kinds of businesses, not just small businesses. They do a small business, a large business, mid-sized business, or any business size in between. And the bottom line here is that Manhattan Associates, they have excellent solutions for small businesses, mid-sized businesses, large businesses that will improve customer value and drive sales and innovation. So this is really cool. The only thing is Manhattan Associates is not like there's a learning curve to think about, a steep learning curve at the beginning, and customization is expensive. So it's one of those things where you have to really think about it. And on top of that, they do not offer a free trial. So they do have a demo, so you can request a demo of the software, but they do not have a free trial. And when you're ready to buy, you buy right away. There's no way to actually use it for a while. No, but one thing I want to say here is that when we talk about Manhattan Associates, we're talking about all kinds of rivals here. You have 3PL warehouse managers, Apteon ERP, Sin7, Elementum. You have FreightView, you have Halo, you have InfoPlus, and you have Powerhouse. What about the pricing here? Well, Manhattan Associates pricing is not readily available on its website. So if you are interested, you have to contact the company. You can see on the screen here, you have to contact them and somebody will get back to you. And so you can request a demo and, try it for a few days or a few weeks. And if you're comfortable with how the demo works, you can actually just buy the software. You can actually subscribe. But in terms of customer support, if you once you become a customer, they can actually reach out to you via phone support, training, and also they do have some support tickets. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about the Manhattan Associates warehouse management software. This is a review of the software. Let's talk about the benefits here. So when we talk about Manhattan Associates, what are the main benefits you can expect if you were to actually switch to this software? First of all, the thing is that you are able to actually have better on-premise sort of utilization. So basically, you are able to first of all to deploy the software many ways. So on-premises, multi-tenants, managed, hosted, private cloud, public cloud, and this is kind of cool. And you have a software tool that serves a variety of budgets, capabilities, and needs. So that flexibility is kind of cool. Okay, that flexibility is kind of cool. And the Manhattan Associates actually is known for giving annual updates. So you're able to use the latest version of their solution every year and benefit from its new features. So this is kind of cool. And so what we love also is that the upgrades that I'm just talking about, they happen both in the cloud and on premises, including the choice to automatically include custom extensions. This is kind of cool. You also are able to optimize and innovate complex transportation and distribution processes within your warehouse or around your warehouse. And this is kind of cool because Manhattan Associates warehouse management software actually is tailored for an array of sectors, including third-party logistics, high-tech electronics, footwear and apparel. You have life sciences, retail, grocery, and food distribution, and more. So what I'm trying to say here is that the software covers a large array, a large constellation of sectors. Okay. You also have Manhattan Associates warehouse management software that enables you to improve staff engagement, equipment efficiency, and warehouse productivity with responsiveness to alert to actually quickly adapt to unexpected or expected demand rises and falls. So this is kind of cool. You also have Manhattan Associates transportation. Sorry about this. But what I'm trying to say here is that the software allows you to actually have a complete tool that allows you to streamline your operation around transportation as to and fro the warehouse. Let's talk about the differentiators here. So when you think about Manhattan Associates warehouse management software, what kind of differentiators you want to really think about? Okay, so what are really because remember, this is basically a cloud native warehouse management system. I mean, primarily because they can also this software can be installed on premises too. But by and large, based on our research, 3/4, more than 75% of Manhattan Associates clients, they actually prefer cloud installation. Okay, so the differentiators are really, really numerous here. You have scalability, so you're able to reduce cost and improve efficiency by scaling up or down to meet changing needs. You have flexibility, so basically you have this tool is accessible any place with an internet connection, so you're able to manage distribution from unlimited locations. So we're speaking about unlimited geographies, unlimited warehouses. You have cost savings, so you eliminate actually expensive hardware, IT infrastructure, and downtime for system upgrades. You have automatic updates, so you're ensuring access to security updates and the latest version of the software, as I said before. Manhattan Associates, they actually do a yearly sort of upgrade, so you are able to and everything is pushed automatically on the cloud, so you don't have to have somebody from tech support actually come to your company and actually install an updated version of the tool. Okay, and data security is also cool because everything is handled in the cloud. So I'm speaking about data encryption and multi-factor authentication. So those things are happening on the cloud platforms such as AWS that Manhattan Associates is using. You have collaboration, so you are able to have multiple users work simultaneously to improve your warehousing and your overall supply chain sort of productivity. And you guys also have integrations. So basically, Manhattan Associates tool, the warehouse management software, can actually sync with systems such as enterprise resource planning and transportation management system to provide a comprehensive view of the entire supply chain. So this is really cool. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Manhattan Associates warehouse management software. Let's talk about the key features you can actually think about, or at least expect, if you were to go with Manhattan Associates. First of all, what we love is that basically this is a warehouse management software tool. So the first feature that you'll have when you log in your dashboard, you have warehouse management. That's totally fine. And then you have transportation management. This is another important element here. So transportation management is kind of cool because it allows you to actually sort of diversify your the tools that you have. I would say the transportation areas. You have supplier management. This is another area where you're able to have complete visibility into your supplier quota and your supplier diversity. You have shipping management, another area. So when we talk about shipping management, we're speaking about direct integrations and connection to third-party couriers like the DHL, USPS, UPS, FedEx, and so on and so forth. You have a self-service portal within Manhattan Associates warehouse management software. So you're able to do things that we love the DIY nature of the service here. You have automated scheduling. This is kind of cool also. So bottom line is what? Bottom line here is that Manhattan Associates warehouse management software allows you to really streamline your operations around warehouse management, transportation management, labor management, and order management. So when we talk about transportation management, we're speaking about you using Manhattan Associates warehouse management software to manage every carrier, rate, route, and load with Manhattan Active Transportation Management. You're able when it comes to labor management, you are able to empower employees to be more productive and happier with their work. And you can also optimize your order management, so you can actually unlock precision, inventory visibility, and promising potential with the tool. So this is really good in terms of let's say a streamlined sort of way. If you were to look at it that way, at least that's how we analyze things. I want to talk to you about the value added here. So the thing here is that Manhattan Associate, and this is one thing we actually, the tool does add value, but we have seen in our cases that there are a few cons that you really need to be aware of. First of all, Manhattan Associate can be a little complicated. I mean, in terms of user friendliness, the tool by and large is kind of cool, but sometimes it's kind of hard to find exactly what you're looking for. So this is one of those things where they would be better off actually having a more streamlined, user-friendly interface. So UX can be improved in our view. And when you think about the value added here, you have warehouse management. So the thing is, you can actually do a lot with this Manhattan Associate warehouse management software. So I'm talking about warehouse management from I think what we call a holistic point of view. So in other words, you can control demand, supply, labor, and automation across your entire network. So this is kind of cool. And so you are able to also pay attention to because everything is in the cloud, so you don't have to upgrade your WMS again. You are able to basically do things on a streamlined basis. You can maximize allocation, you can break barriers, and you basically have optimal order picking. The thing about the optimal order picking with Manhattan Associates is that sometimes there are glitches. There are glitches within the software, and this is one of those things where this could be costly for businesses that are in a very busy sort of industry. So it's one of those things you need to be aware of it. But what we love about this tool here is that you have a unified distribution control. So basically you have visibility across the board within your warehouse. You have a facility level visibility, and you have insights that are given to you all the time. And this is kind of cool. So you're able to actually see exactly what's happening in your warehouse, but also across multiple warehouses in real time. This is really important from from a flexibility point of view. This is really important. And you also have the digital twins. So Manhattan Associates warehouse management system allows you to see an employee or resource in a digital representation of the warehouse and react with people, equipment, and tasks in real time. Now, we have tested this, and it does work 80% of the time. It doesn't work if you have a multiplicity of items, a multiplicity of, let's say you have a varied inventory. It doesn't always work at that point. So bottom line here, we're going to show you a series of pictures so sort of depicts like the kind of environment, the kind of screenshots you might have if you log into Manhattan Associates. So that's the first screenshot. The second screenshot. The third screenshot. The fourth screenshot. And I'm going to show you a few other screenshots in terms of unified planning. So order streaming, execution-driven planning, and adaptive work planning and smart task execution. So that's the first screenshot. The second screenshot. The third screenshot. The fourth screenshot. So when you think about Manhattan Associates warehouse management system, you also have to think about unified execution. In other words, the tool allows you to unify execution across your warehouses. And what we love about here is that we love the fact that you have dynamic workflow. So you're able to see your workflow or configuration in a very clear and streamlined manner. We love that. Sometimes it can be a little confusing though. And it's one of those things where Manhattan Associates needs to do a better job in terms of guiding the user. But we love the fact that you have engaged experiences and you're able to actually have things in an optimized sliding manner. And you're also able to have targeted supports. So the bottom line here is what? The bottom line here is that you are able to get all kinds of optimization around lot management, warehouse management, perishable fast flow. You are able to have a better handle of sequencing. This is kind of important. And what we love here is that we're going to show you a series of pictures on the screen. So it's sort of give you a little bit of visibility into the how the software looks like. So that's the first screenshot. The second screenshot. The third screenshot. The fourth screenshot. I want to talk to you now also about an important element when we talk about Manhattan Associates. We're talking about unified automation. So the thing is that Manhattan Associates is really great when it comes to implementation. It's really great when it comes to automation. It's really great when it comes to efficiency. The thing is that you have to make sure that your warehouse is actually set up for that kind of automation. Otherwise, you're just wasting a lot of cash. You're throwing money out of the window. Okay, but if you do have the proper warehousing setup, you will actually benefit from this unified automation, because basically you will be able to use Manhattan Associates warehouse management system to actually basically to simplify your processes and save time. So you have a robot ready. You are able to sync your labor force in the warehouse in the warehouse with the machine, and you are able to actually have complete reporting in real time. So this is kind of cool. We're going to show you one picture, another one here. So you can see the lady actually in the background. You have the kind of technology that you actually can experience if you were to have Manhattan Associates. Here is a third screenshot. And here is a fourth screenshot. As you can see here, the kind of customization you have if you were to switch to Manhattan Associates. So what's the bottom line here? The bottom is this tool really worth it? Is Manhattan Associates warehouse management system really worth it? Our answer is yes. Our answer is totally yes. The thing is that when you really think about a cloud native, evergreen, and extensible foundation for your warehouse management, we'll take that any day. The only problem here is that actually there are two problems with Manhattan Associates. Number one, the cost. So basically, this is not cheap, that's for sure. So you got to have a certain critical mass. Operationally speaking, you gotta have a certain critical mass to actually be able to afford the tool. even though they like to advertise it as they're open to anybody, small business, large business, mid-sized business, any business in between. Basically, you got to have a certain critical mass to it to be able to afford Manhattan Associates. Anytime you have a warehouse management software provider that doesn't want to publish prices, you know it is expensive, okay? That's number one. Number two, there is a steep learning curve to expect when you actually switch to Manhattan Associates, at least at the beginning. So it's one of those things where you have to plan for it. And the third thing is that Manhattan Associates has to actually, it has some kind of outdated interface. The UX can be improved big time. But having said all that, this is a tool we would recommend anytime. This is a tool because when you think about it, you have the ability to have continuous updates. Think about that. Every 90 days to 180 days, all Manhattan Active Solutions automatically receive new features and enhancement. Think about that. Think about it. You know, you have you're able to streamline your operations, your warehouse operations. You're able to streamline your inventory management. You're able to streamline your order fulfillment management. You're able to streamline all kinds of operations that revolve around your supply chain. So this is kind of cool. And when you really think about the cost versus the benefits, you can see that the ROI is definitely in your favor. In other words, the cost is way lower than the benefits than that Manhattan Associates warehouse management software actually adds to your operation. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I did a quick review of Manhattan Associates warehouse management software. And actually, let me quickly do a recap here. So I gave you the presentation of the software, the audience, the pricing, the benefits, the differentiators, the features, and the value added. And finally, I'm closing now with a recap. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.